I think it's interesting that you started to grow the flowers, the anemones and the violets.
Yeah.
So how would they get up to Covent Garden?
They would go on the bus from Zoar Garage. They go from there on the bus to Helston Station, and from there they go up Covent Garden.
Wow.
And when there was primrose time, we children was allowed to have the money if we picked the primroses.
Oh. So did that keep the farm going for a bit then, flogging the flowers? Probably?
Well, we had to, yeah.
You had to, yeah.
Yeah, we had a few cows, but nothing for a while.
No. And was that all dairy cows, or was it?
Yeah,
beef
we had
as well?
dairy mostly.
Dairy,
Yeah, dairy there. And of course, we had a lot of chicken. We was like Granny. Granny only had her egg money for to live on with 8 children up there.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. She had hard times. And she used to milk mornings and evenings. Yeah, Gran used to, although I had 8 children.
But I think you're right about the joy about being in the land, because every time I walk into a field like that one there that's shining there in the sun, it makes me...
This morning, first thing to look out there.
Beautiful, isn't it?
And I said to Raymond the other day, I walked up gently because I go out early with her. We had quite a frost, didn't we, one morning. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I went up and what I call Andrew's Gate up here, and I looked across, and there bullocks was in that field at that time. And they had this here, it was like a mist right over the top. And what were these cattle on this frosty morning?
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'm like you, Louise, I can go out and I feel so different. I hate it.
It puts you back together somehow.
It does.
Yeah, and we're so lucky. I think this place is incredible.
Yeah.
I was over in Pelago Field when the combine harvester came. I was determined to paint the field. And of course I decided to paint it the day the combine harvester turns up, and I'm trying to fight, trying to get this painting done before the combine harvester chomped it all up. Yeah. But the dust and the noise, and Andrew said to me, he said, but can you imagine what that was like before a cab?
Yeah.
He was talking about his Uncle Tom coming down completely black. There was all these buzzards and stuff up in the sky, circling and diving.
That's right, diving.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But there again, you see, years ago, instead of that, there would have been all those men in there doing that work, but there was only one man, wouldn't there, driving that combine.
Yeah.
And originally, Gear had a combine that the tractor pulled it. Yeah, when I was married first, they had a combine, and that was something. Nobody had combine around.
No.
I've got a photograph up here of my grandfather and grandma, and we went over, or I went over and got him because he was so interested that he'd never seen anything like a combine or anything. And he was in his 80s, and we got a photo of him and Granny on the combine.
Have you got any funny stories from when you were growing up on the farm? Yes, obviously.
I've got to tell you this one. We had the binder, which cuts the corn, converted for tractor.
Right.
The binder was the other farmer's implement, and we had the tractor. But Mr. Exley said, if you have it converted, we can use it between us, which we all did in those days. Anyway, nobody was allowed to drive the tractor but Marleen and this 80-year-old man on the binder. Done it for, I don't know, a few years anyway. One day I was going across this field, which was big for us over there. And what did I do? I went to sleep. He shouted at me, "Oi, where are you going to?" He shouted. Of course that frightened me, woke me up. Because Daddy said, "Whatever are you doing, girl? Out there in the middle of the field." I did, I went completely asleep. Anyway, he said, "It isn't a girl's fault, it's your fault for working there so hard." Oh. But honestly, I never lived that down for a long time. Not at home.
The girl that fell asleep on the tractor. Oh, whoops.